Today is a New Year day for, I think, Kannadigas and Telugu people. So, wish you a very happy Yugadi, Shubhashaygalu and Shubhakangshalu. Yes. The Tamil New Year day up to 14th, on 14th. So, we have so many New Years, you see. ॐ सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम् ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यङ्करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ॐ शान्ति 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 ॐ पार्थाय प्रतिबोधितां भगवता नारायणेन स्वयं व्यासेन ग्रथितां पुराणमुनिना मध्ये महाभारतम् अद्वैतामृतवर्षिणीं भगवतीम् अष्टादशाध्यायिनीम् अम्ब त्वामनुसन्दधामि भगवद्गीते भवद्वेषिणी यं ब्रह्मा वरुणेन्द्ररुद्रमरुतः स्तुन्वन्ति दिव्यैस्तवैः वेदैः साङ्गपदक्रमोपनिषदैः गायन्ति यं सामगाः ध्यानावस्थिततद्गतेन मनसा पश्यन्ति यं योगिनः यस्यान्तं न विदुःसुरासुरगणाः देवाय तस्मै श्लोक नंबर 23 अथ षष्ठोऽध्यायः श्रीभगवानुवाच तं विद्या दुःखसंयोग वियोगं योगसंज्ञितम् स निश्चयेन योक्तव्यः योगो निर्विण्णचेतसा संकल्पप्रभवान् कामान् त्यक्त्वा कर्म सर्वान् शेषतः मनसैवेन्द्रियग्रामम् विनियम्य समन्ततः शनैः शनैरुपरमेत् बुद्ध्या धृतिगृहीतया आत्मसंस्थं मनः कृत्वा न किञ्चिदपि चिन्तयेत् So Bhagavan is talking about Dhyanam meditation. And in the 23rd shloka he said, Dhyanam is becoming free, remaining free from all superimpositions, all mistakes we have gathered. So letting go of all mistakes, mistaken ideas, that is called Dhyanam. So Dhyanam, we are not really getting something, some new thing. I, Atma, am already free. I, Atma, am already Ananda. But because of identification with this body, mind, sense complex, we have superimposed, attributed so many wrong ideas on ourselves. And one of that is I am dukhi, means I am unhappy, sad. So one of the ideas. Another idea is I am guilty. I have done Swamiji so many akramam. So I cannot become Muktaha Swamiji. So I am guilty of doing so many omissions and commissions. I am dukhi. I am no good. I am very small, Swamiji. So this type of wrong conclusions we have attributed to ourselves. Originally you are free, but you take yourself to be bound. Like in dream. In waking state, you had nice meal and then you went to bed, slept, then you got a dream. What? That I am hungry for so many days. A dream can come. Really you are not hungry. In fact, today you ate too much, therefore you are feeling very sleepy and you went to sleep. So really you are not. But you may think, what? I am hungry. I don't have anything to eat. Like many women say, no, there is nothing to wear. Nothing to wear. That is an expression. Nothing to kya pehnu. So this person says nothing to eat, nothing to eat. And when he wakes up, when the person wakes up, then he becomes free from all the problems. So Shastra here is giving this vision. You are now in second dream. First dream you have come out. Now you are in waking state. But this waking state also is like dream only. From the standpoint of the ultimate truth which you are, this also is like a dream, second dream. And from this second dream, which we are calling waking state, you have to wake up. Wake up to what? Wake up to your true nature, which is existence consciousness. And when you see yourself to be witness, existence consciousness, and you are free from all problems. And in fact, empirically speaking, most of our problems are created by us. If you just let go, there is no problem. Like a monkey. Monkey is keeping his hand inside that vessel, inside that pot, because it wants to catch this fruit. If it lets go, it can come out. It doesn't let. In life, we need to learn to let go. Many people suffer so much for years together because they are not ready to let go. And therefore they remain tensed. Whole body is tense, face is tensed. And as we say, Puja Swami says, Swayam tense, he was to tell in another context. But we can say Swayam tense, Anyan tensayati. So he is tense and he makes other tensed. That is why some people you see, wherever they go, the atmosphere become very tense. When that person comes, everybody was okay, right? Relatively laughing, and that person came. Why are you laughing here? We are laughing because we are happy about it. We cannot enjoy. Some people cannot enjoy and they cannot tolerate others enjoying. Really, they can't see others happy because they are holding on to their pain. Therefore, in psychology, it is said what you have to exercise, a very nice exercise. You take some mud, put water and make the little bit slurry. Hold in your hand tightly, very tight. Then let the mud fall from your palm. Do it few times. It's a very good exercise. We learn to let go. At least physically you do this and you say, I let go. I let go. Because in your life you have not learned to let go. So this will be one first time you are letting go. And slowly you come to Vedanta. Vedanta also is saying the same thing. You just let go. Let go of all your wrong conclusions. Like some people know, they are so much fond of accumulating things that they don't have space to sleep, because on the bed also so many things are there. So in the one last small corner of the bed, they'll be sitting, sleeping like this. Really, it is not I am telling. There are people who like this. So if we tell them that you throw away, it is very useful. And but you have not used it. No, it will be useful to somebody else. He himself has not used, but he is waiting that somebody will use. Puja Swamiji used to tell this. In Rishikesh, there was one person, even though I think he was a sadhu perhaps, but he was fond of accumulating dabbas and old tube lights and everything. He used to keep things. We keep India, we are not fond of plastic bags and all boxes and all this. We don't let go. So he used to keep all things. And one day he came to Swamiji. He said, Swamiji, you give me some 2 blankets, one for spreading and one for the covering. Why you don't have bed? Swamiji, bed is there, but my room is full of things, and therefore I have to sleep outside. You imagine? He has only one room. Sadhus generally they have only one room. The whole room is full. So he said, I have to sleep outside. Then one day Swamiji went there and he said, I have never seen this many dabbas in my life. And he cleared. So in our mind also, a lot of cluttering is there, and that we need to clear. Once in a while, in fact, you do this cleaning exercise, your room, you will feel good. After you clean your room, you will feel good. Because it is not only outside, it is sitting in your heart also. So it will be clean. It will be relaxed. So what is dhyanam? Dhyanam means letting go of all wrong conclusions about person. Shastra is telling that why are you holding on to something which is making you dukhi, which is making you unhappy, sad. If it is making you happy, you please have it. It is making you unhappy, still you are holding on to that. And letting go of that is called samadhi. So in samadhi, what you are doing? You are remaining free from all wrong conclusions, remaining as existence consciousness. And Bhagavan put a note that this meditation is to be practiced without getting depressed, frustrated. Why? Because frustration, depression is very likely to come. Why? Because generally you are busy doing things, and therefore your unconscious mind is not getting surfaced. When you sit for meditation, many of your issues in unconscious mind, they will be surfaced. It is something like, when you are struggling to survive, to get your food, etc., that time your lender will not come because you don't have, you are just struggling to survive. But if you plan that now I want to build a house, he will come and ask. He said, before building the house, you pay my loan. You have already taken loan from me, you pay. So similarly, meditation is like that. So when you are busy, then our subconscious mind, unconscious mind doesn't come. When you are relatively free from external activities, your unconscious mind, all those issues are there regarding your parents, regarding your siblings, regarding your spouse, regarding your boss. All of them will be slowly, one by one, they will be surfaced. And therefore, what happens? You sit for meditation, you plan 15, 20 minutes, half an hour, but when you get up, you feel that I did not think about Atma or Vishnu or Shiva. I think about Shivlal. So, my son-in-law or my brother-in-law. So, that type of thing is bound to happen. So Bhagavan said, doesn't matter. You keep trying, and one day you will reach. One day you will attain. Therefore, without getting depressed, you practice. Then in the 24th and 25th two slokas, Bhagavan is showing the steps, what is to be done in meditation. In Yoga Shastra, they talk about 3 steps: Dharana, Dhyana, and Samadhi. Dharana means keeping the mind, bringing the mind to Atma Tattvam, the object of meditation. First, you withdraw from all objects, bring the mind to Atma Tattvam. That is called Dharana. Second, Dhyanam is maintaining this flow of thoughts regarding Atma. Aham Brahmasmi, Aham Purnaha, I am Purnaha. This is attempt to maintain the flow of thoughts centered on Atma. That is called Dhyana. And when you struggle to maintain the flow of thoughts on Atma, his struggle is over and mind is naturally remaining in that without any effort, then it is called Samadhi. And that is said here, Sankalpa Prabhavan Kaman Tyaktva, having given up all the kamas, desires which are born of Sankalpa, Sarvan, all of them, Asheshataha, without any remainder, and Manasa Eva Indriya Gramam Viniyamya, and having mastered the group of organs with the help of your mind, Samantataha, from all directions. So our indriyas are there in the sound, in the taste, it may be there in some beauty. From all of them withdrawn, and Shanehi Uparame Mana. One should withdraw the mind slowly, gradually. How? Buddhya, by the intellect. What type of intellect? Dhruti Grihitaya, which is endowed with Dhruti, perseverance, tenacity. And then what? Atma Samstam Manakritva, having made the mind abide in Atma. Na kinchidapi chintayet. One should not think about anything else. Once your mind is abiding in Atma, means abiding means what? Thinking about Atma effortlessly, then don't disturb it. Don't ask what next, what next. That alone is the highest limit of yoga. Mind remaining centered on Atma, that is the purpose, culmination of meditation. Don't ask further. It is something like somebody is already doing right job and you go and give disturbance. What are you doing? Can you do better? All this. Like some bowler is bowling well and the captain goes and disturbs it. So his rhythm is disturbed. Similarly here, when mind is abiding in Atma, means mind is entertaining the thoughts about Atma, I am Brahma, I am Sakshi, I am Purnaha, I am Ananda Swarupaha. When this type of thoughts mind is effortlessly entertaining, then don't disturb the mind. Some people have the habit, when somebody is doing right thing also, they will go and disturb. Don't do that. Mind is already doing what is to be done. Don't disturb it. All right. And these 2 shlokas, few of the things we need to understand. And that is, to make this meditation successful, one needs to be relatively free from desires. At least for the time being. Desire regarding worldly things are to be resolved or at least suspended. Otherwise, what will happen? Your mind will be planning for the fulfillment of desires. Therefore, what will happen? When you half an hour meditation you do, when you get up, you have got 5-year plan for fulfilling your desire. Your plan is that I want to become a multi-millionaire. For that, what all plan, what are things to be done? In 5, this half an hour, you plan everything. And Amma will plan that today, Monday, we'll cook this, Tuesday, we'll cook this. Because they don't have time. And this is a very big thing. One lady was telling me, Swamiji, cooking is not a problem. But to decide what to cook is a problem. Because she asked her husband that what shall I cook? She said, whatever you like. Husband will say like, whatever you like. Shall I cook this spinach? No. It creates stomach problem. It creates kidney stone. So, so shall I? So everything she asks for that he says no, but he himself is not ready to give the suggestion. So wife gets frustrated. So make something. And husband eats also. That is how they have been living for 30 years, 40 years. Same dialogue they have been having almost every day. So the lady when sits for meditation, what she will do? Said, let me make the weekly schedule itself. So she is supposed to be meditating on Shiva and Parvati included. But now she will be thinking what Parvati will be cooking for Shiva. So because everybody thinks in the field. There's somebody who is engineering, think, okay, this project is to be done, when it will be commissioned, who are to be consulted and all. Therefore, when a person sits for meditation, sarvan kaman tyaktva, at least you suspend. Oh Lord, I am giving all my desires at your feet at least for half an hour. For half an hour, I am renouncing all. And kama is born of sankalpa. Sankalpa means what? Fancy. Fancy means what? Shobhana dhyasaha. Considering something to be the source of happiness, fulfillment. Everybody has got some fancy. In spiritual pursuit also, people have this fancy. See, one day I will go to Himalayas. In Himalayas, on the top of the mountain, I will have a small cottage. And there, I will be sitting in meditation, looking at Ganga. So, he has got fancy. If it is not the what is called fulfillment, many people remain busy maintaining that. When you stay in mountain, you will know what all problems are there. So they say mountains looks very good from distance. When you go near, you will understand. Therefore, it's Shobhana Dhyasa that this particular thing will make me fulfill in my life. That type of idea is called fancy. That is called Sankalpa. And that Sankalpa gives rise to Kama. Sankalpa is the seed for Kama desires. When you say this is nice, this is wonderful, then next thought will be what? I want it. That is how advertisement industry works. It creates that idea in you. What? This is very good. This is very good. This particular product is very good. This car is very good. So they keep on bringing that advertisement. And then it creates the sankalpa. And sankalpa will create what? Desire. We are not really against desire per se. But desire is controlling you. Because of the pressure of desire, you are ready to compromise with your values, with your dharma. Binds you, and if it is not fulfilled, you get angry. You scold somebody and sometimes even beat somebody. That type of desire is samsara, is creating problem, is the problem itself. Therefore, Shastra says, when you sit for meditation, keep your desire aside. In fact, Shastra expects that slowly you resolve your desire. How do you resolve? By Viveka and Vairagya. By seeing that really it does not have what I am seeking. And I am not interested because it is not going to give me what I want to attain in my life. And thus, by Vairagya, one becomes free from Sankalpa, one becomes free from Kama. So, Shastra's approach is that when Sankalpa is there, when fancy is there, that time itself you address the issue. There is a beautiful shloka we say, Jata matram na yashatrum vyadimva prashamam nayet ati pushtanga yuktopi pasyat tenaiva hanyate. Means, whether it is a disease or any other problem, enemy, if you are not controlling in the beginning, then it will become so strong that it will kill, it will destroy you rather than you are destroying that particular problem. Therefore, they say prevention is better than cure. So instead of having so many sankalpas and they convert into desire and then try to work on that, when sankalpa comes, that time itself you try to neutralize. Some fancy comes, you said, what is this? So far I have tried so many things, nothing has worked. So why I am expecting that this particular thing will fulfill me? By Viveka, you resolve sankalpa, resolve your kama, especially binding kama. The desires which are controlling you, desires which are making you compromise with your values. Having given up, then you will be able to meditate. So from the beginning itself, you be careful. They say that good management is not which solves the problem. Good management is the one which prevents the problem. But in India, you know what happens? This manager will behave in such a way that every now and then problems will come. And then very efficiently, working very hard, he solves the problem. And he submits to his boss, see, this problem came and I solved it. And people say, wow, great. He is a very crisis, management is very good. Crisis management, you are expert. But prevention of crisis, he has to learn. The better approach is that we prevent crisis rather than bring crisis and solve it. So Shastra says, from the beginning itself, you be careful when any fancy is entering into your mind and then resolve. Then only meditation will be possible. Now in the next shloka, Bhagavan is answering a possible question. What is that question? That you are asking me to keep my mind on the object of meditation, which is Atma. Means I should focus on Atma. My mind should focus on Atma. But it doesn't happen. It is easier said than done. Like you come and tell me, Swamiji, my neighbor is disturbing. He is putting very loud music because he has got hearing problem. So then I tell you, what is the solution? You just go and tell him. You just go and tell him, so he will not do it. What, Swami? I have told him several times. So sometimes people give solutions which are not practical. And therefore, if somebody says that you just control your mind, just control. What is that? Whenever mind creates problem, just control it. It is easier said than done. Swamiji, my son is not listening to us. He is already 17, 18. Doesn't study, doesn't do anything, all the time remaining at home, asking for money and having this problem, that problem. Just you control him. Suppose I say that, just you control him. What is this? So Pujya Swamiji is to say that we should never give such solution. We should never give the advice which is not implementable by the person. He said, many Swamis will say this, what? If you want to be peaceful, don't get angry. Don't be angry. If don't be angry, advice has got no value. Why? Because nobody decides to be angry. Does anybody say, today only 5 times I will get angry? And morning you get up, 5 times I will get angry. Do you decide? Oh, between 6 and 7 I will get angry. In fact, Puja Swamiji used to give that exercise. Now, all of you are seated here. Please get angry for 5 minutes. Please get angry. I am not asking you to give me donation. I am asking, I am asking you to just be angry for 5 minutes. You are not able to do that. But does it mean all of you are angels? No. Never get angry. All the time remaining smiling, peaceful like this, the way you are now. No, Swamiji, you ask my spouse. So, getting angry is not in your hand. Let us accept this fact. You don't have direct control over your anger. When you don't have control over it, there is no point in giving you advice. When you have some choice, then I can give you advice. When you don't have choice, from tomorrow onwards, don't be hungry. Suppose. Not if you can't be angry, at least don't be hungry. At least this much you can oblige. From tomorrow onwards, for 1 week, please don't be hungry. Swamiji, what nonsense you are talking. It makes me angry, Swamiji. Is it in your hand? So being hungry, being thirsty is not in your hand. Similarly, being angry is not directly under your control. Therefore, don't give such advice. What? Don't be angry. In fact, when you give some person is angry and you give the advice, don't be angry, he'll be more angry. So what is, this is by the way, incidental point, but useful to know. Instead of saying, don't be angry, you can say, when you get angry, you walk away from that place. That much is in your hand. Or when you get angry, drink some water. That is in your hand. You give some advice which is implementable, followable. Many people, they give advice which is not followable. Don't give such advice. So Shastra doesn't say that you focus your mind. Don't allow the mind to go. That is not correct advice. Because it is not in your hand. So a question is there that even though Swamiji you are telling that meditation means bringing the mind to Atma, but what to do, Swamiji? My mind goes away. It is something like when you take the dog for a walk, and dog is very powerful, more powerful than you. Then what happens? Even though you don't want to go to some corner, dog goes and you have to go after that. That's why they say we get a doubt whether dog is taking the lady for a walk or lady is taking the dog for a walk. So for that possible question, that Swamiji, what to do? My mind goes out even though I wish it to be on the object of meditation. For that, answer is given in the next shloka. Yato yato nishcharati मनश्चञ्चलमस्थिरम् ततस्ततो नियम्यैतत् आत्मन्येव वशं नयेत्. So Bhagavan is giving simple solution. He says, when mind goes out, then you try to bring it back. Let it goes out, it is not in your hand. But when it goes out and you become aware that mind has gone out, you bring it back. By what? By using your viveka. Viveka means discrimination. Suppose you are meditating. Shivoham, Shivoham, Shivoham. and you think of some Shivam who is your neighbor. This person name is Shivam and his neighbor. Then Shivaha you go to Shivam. Shivam you go to neighbor. And neighbor's son is not getting married. And so this son is not getting married. I had suggested him, I had shown some alliance, but that fellow did not accept. Nowadays youngsters are like this. So I think in our time it was good. See, my father asked me to marry, I married. There are some problems, but still we are together for so many years. My wife is very good. She creates sometimes shouts at me, but it's okay. All these things, what happened? What you started? What? Shivoham. So, what you have to do? Okay. So, now you said my wife is good, shouts at me. Then all of a sudden you went, what I was doing? Shivoham. From there I have come there. So, one exercise some acharyas suggest is you go back. It is a little bit risky, but if you can try, that is, how did I come to my wife? From Shiva to wife. So it came because my wife is shouting. She is married to me for so many years. I married because of my father telling. And in our time we used to listen to our parents. My neighbor's son is not listening to his parents because I had suggested the alliance. He did not believe. He did not accept, and his son is unmarried. And my neighbor's name is Shivam. What I was meditating is Shiva. You bring it back. This is one example. But Swamiji, when I am bringing back itself, I get lost. So if 2-3 steps you have been, after 2-3 steps you have been deviated, you can bring it back in this manner. Otherwise, wherever you wake up, then you think about wife. Then you say, wife, husband and wife are temporary relationship. My true nature is Shivam, Shivoham. Or it is a better way is, my wife is also manifestation of same Shivaha, that Shivaha. So from your wife you go to Shiva and bring back your mind to Shiva. Whenever you wake up, whichever object you are thinking, you say the truth of that object is Shivaha, Paramatma, Brahman. If you are thinking about all of a sudden, you thought about neighbor to garden. His garden is very beautiful. Nice flowers are there. Then you wake up, oh my God, what I am doing? That garden is Brahma, Shivaha, that Shivaha. So that is the message given in this book. Don't blame yourself. Swamiji, I am trying to meditate and my mind goes, what type of mind I have? I don't know whether I should meditate or not. No, you need not have such frustration. Wherever you wake up that, oh, deviation has happened, then come back to this. It is something like, when mother is taking the child outside, the child will not move straight and all the time holding the mother's finger. Does you mean? Generally it doesn't happen. Child will be going somewhere, mother has to bring it back, again goes, again bring it back. That is how it is. So our mind is like a child. And it is to be brought back. Child will be doing some mischief, you bring back the child to whatever study or whatever it is supposed to do. So without getting frustrated, bring the mind back due to whichever object it is deviated. That is said here, yataha nischarati. Because of whichever object the mind goes out, deviates from meditation, manaha. The mind, manaha nischarati, mind goes out. And Bhagavan said this mind is like that only. What? Chanchalam asthiram. Chanchalam means fast moving. Asthiram, therefore it is unsteady. That is how the mind is. By default setting, mind is like that only. Like many wives, they say, Swamiji, my husband is like that only. So I doesn't bother me anymore. So similarly, mind is like this. So it will go out. Don't blame yourself for that. Mind has got, if it is untrained mind, mind will be like this. What? Chanchalam, fast moving, flickering, and thereby asthiram, unsteady. Like untrained dog will work in a he will behave in a particular way. You cannot blame the dog for that. It needs to be trained. Similarly, the mind will be like this. It will go. Therefore, what you have to do? Tataha niyamya. From that very object, whether it is Shabda, Sparsha, Rupa, Rasa, Gandha, sound is there. Sound means some music is taking away your attention, or some food item taking away your mind attention, or some smell, fragrance, from whichever object, because of whichever object there is a deviation from that object, you bring the mind back. Niyamya etat. Shanai shanai. As it was said, slowly, slowly. And what is to be done? Atmani eva vasham naye. One should bring the mind under the control of oneself. How? Control of oneself is what? One should bring the mind to the thoughts of Atma. So what is the message given here? Don't be afraid of the diversion by the mind. Mind getting diverted need not be a cause of concern. That is how the mind would be. And what is your job? Let mind go out and you bring it back. And for that, one important exercise we need to do before we start meditation. What? This 15 minutes or 20 minutes of time is for meditation on Shiva or meditation on Atma. For all other activities, I have allocated other time. This is an appointment with myself. I value this appointment. I am blessed to have this appointment. And whenever the mind goes outside the meditation, I will bring it back without frustration, without judgment. This self auto-suggestion you have to do. Before you start actual meditation, you have to give this auto-suggestion. This auto-suggestion will work like a reminder. Like in a mobile, there is a reminder, no? So that reminds you that now it is time to go, it is time to do this. So similarly, this auto-suggestion, you have to do it very intently, very with so much involvement. No, isn't that? If you say, this is the time for myself, this is appointment of myself, and I will, whatever mind goes out, I will bring it back. It will not work. You have to involve yourself. That this is the time for an appointment with myself. I value this appointment. I am blessed to have this appointment. And whenever my mind goes outside, I will bring it back without any judgment, without any frustration. Very slowly, and if required repeatedly, you say this. And one more thing also you can do it here is offer mental salutation to the Guru. If you don't have Guru, the Lord, because the Lord is Guru of everybody. One is what? Jagataha Guru. Krishnam Vande Jagat Gurun. So Paramatma is the Guru of all. So if you have Guru, your own Guru, very good. In our tradition, it is very important to have somebody as Guru. In India, the traditional people will always have somebody as their Guru. In fact, they have got family Guru. If you don't have family Guru, doesn't matter. If you are having spiritual pursuit, consider somebody as your Guru. You need not be staying near him or her. And if possible, have live Guru. Because generally people say, I consider Ramana Maharshi as my guru. The good thing about it is, no, Ramana Maharshi will never come when you are doing wrong thing. So in your mind you will say, you will imagine Ramana Maharshi. I asked Ramana Maharshi, my guru, and I asked him and he gave me the answer. Really, Ramana Maharshi did not give answer. Who gave answer? You only give answer. It is something like diabetic person is asking, shall I take one laddu? Yeah, sure, you can take two laddus. So I got the answer from inside. What? You can take two laddus. Swamiji, I did not decide. Andar se. From within Swamiji, the voice came that you should not be afraid of anything. Eat. I did so. So actually what is happening? Your own vasanas are coming in the form of your guru. That is why, if possible, have live. But Swamiji, my guru was live, but he passed away. Then no problem. Then, if you have outgrown the need for guru, no problem. Otherwise, somebody you look upon as the manifestation of your guru. Like how your mobile is not working, you put your SIM card into another mobile. So similarly, Guru mobile, Guru SIM, you put it in another mobile. It is a very, very important. If you are very serious, sincere in the pursuit of knowledge, moksha, the guidance of Guru is very important. So if you have a Guru in your life, then you offer mental salutation to the Guru. What do you say? Om Sadgurave Namaha. Do that. And then you say, by the grace of the Guru, whenever my mind goes, I will bring it back. By the grace of Guru, I will bring the mind back whenever it goes out. In fact, I am thinking that after maybe next week or sometime, next week we have got Ramanavami, so we will not be having this class. We can have come for puja. Week after the next, we'll have small session of meditation. So that actually, we are talking about meditation. What is there? So we will start last 15 minutes. So if you feel sleepy, no problem. So sleep also. So we'll try to have one or some sessions of meditation. So you remember Guru, invoke his blessings, and say that I will bring, by the grace of Guru, I will bring my mind back whenever it goes out. So this auto suggestion will work as a reminder. More we'll see in the next class. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashyate